Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and we are close to a full house here as the fans believe that this team is close to keeping their promise. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Raging Cajuns will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Old Dominion's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
Quarterback checking off. Try to get it to the edge. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So Louisiana's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the ground with the back. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Lofts one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the offense. The give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Monarchs! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Louisiana, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The back goes in motion. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. A little release to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the gun to give, looking for room. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back has it. Discards a man. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't make the play on 1st down. They'll try it again, 2nd and 10 from the 27. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Right down the middle. Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Raging Cajuns have pushed it inside the 20. Fast motion from the offense. They'll leave it with him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Into the end zone. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They get him down after he makes the catch. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He makes the catch. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Raging Cajuns will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They'll run the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 2nd and short now after that completion.
Out of bounds at the 42.
Quarterback on the keeper. Ball's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Monarchs want to move quickly. They'll run play action. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Pitts. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to the air one more time. They're bringing heat. Looking for a big gain. And he's got it inside the 20. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Raging Cajuns look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cajuns.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up by 17 over the Royals. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Ellis?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Got his man on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, going up top. Looking to the big tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Got his man. And he's dragged down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Blue. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. Did you see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Trying to get to it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And how about the defense here? Oftentimes in these 2-minute type situations, you're just sort of in this prevent mode. You're trying to force the opponent to kick a field goal and not score a touchdown, but they're still being aggressive. They're out there still trying to make plays, and how about that effort creating the takeaway?
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the 1st game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to boot it away.
Old Dominion 17, Louisiana 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Might as well stick with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. And the Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Hussein. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, they'll take to the air. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Oh, look out! And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He'll come out throwing on first down. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Norfolk to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They're getting this guy lathered up. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Louisiana! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. San Jose State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Jeff Garcia, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Louisville. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
The Monarchs decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the school.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Montgomery. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Hold it. Finds his man on the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Monarchs in the hurry-up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him.
Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just 1 step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they're going to have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, ODU! They take the lead with the 6.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Snap in the shotgun. Sweet grab in the end zone for the 2. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
Old Dominion, 28. Louisiana, 21.
And he'll bring it back. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Line getting set on second down. He leaves it with his back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Give to the running back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. Right back to the well. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Off play action. Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go to the ground. Keeps the legs moving. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. All kinds of running room. Past the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cajuns.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. This offense has a second down play.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. The Monarchs with the 1st and 10.
I love RPOs. It puts the defense in such a bind. Are they handing it off? Are they throwing the football? How quickly can I commit to this? And you see with the RPO, it just freezes the defense for a half a second. It allows the offensive line to set those blocks up, and they're able to go get the first.
They'll run it to the right side. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Montgomery. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. It's caught downfield. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Power football with the run. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's 1st down. Got it behind the line, it's Blue. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the option. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Monarchs! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Washington State is running away with things, and I'm not sure anyone inside that program saw this coming today. They're up by 17 over Appalachian State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Movement here from the tight end. He'll do it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Pulls and fires complete.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
On second down, looking to throw. It's caught. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Handoff to the single back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Quarterback checking the play. On third and short, the power run here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that. Touchdown, Old Dominion! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Louisiana, 28.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
We'll see if they can dig one up. It goes forward this time on second down from the 18. He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. Snagged in the middle. It's Pitts. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. He wants to throw it. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Trying to pound it in. And they swarm him under. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the tailback. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He looks that one in nicely. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Grabs it in the middle. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on second down. Finds his man. It's Pitts. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown, and man, oh man, time was about to run out on him, and now they need the two-point conversion to tie.
Yeah, and I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
Listen to this crowd. Absolutely going nuts, trying to will their defense to stop the two. He's got it. The two is good, and we have ourselves a tie game. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just two possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating two-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Louisiana, 45.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. From the gun, the ground game. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. He wants to pass it on second down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. They haven't gotten much done here. Third down, and they need to at least pick up a few to make the field goal attempt easier. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game be decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.